So if you guys don't know what that symbol is, listen, listen. It was perhaps one of the greatest franchises in the Xbox 360 era, and they're still trying to hang around and be relevant. So today, Kotaku published their ranking of the best assassins from Assassin's Creed, from worst to best. So we're going to get into this. We're going to take a look. We're going to see who they have from the worst to best. Now, mind you, I still have yet to play Valhalla and the Greek one. I can't remember the name of that one. But I did play Assassin's Creed Origins. I believe that's what that one's called. So let's get into this and let's see what we're doing. So first things first, I am highly disappointed in Kotaku right now. Because, they put the homie Altair. This is the first assassin that we played in Assassin's Creed 1. Was it Desmond Miles? Yeah, Desmond Miles' ancestor right here, Altair. This is the first assassin we played in Assassin's Creed 1. I think he should be way higher up on the list. Now, granted, the gameplay for Assassin's Creed 1 was very repetitive. It was kind of buggy at times. But at the time, Assassin's Creed 1 was amazing. I legit can't argue that like I said, he's super low. There's other assassins on this list that should be ranked way behind him. I don't get why they put him at the back. So Arno, this was the first one I was thinking when it came to the worst assassins. Because when it came to Unity, I believe this is, Unity, when I bought it without an internet connection, was just so broken and unplayable. And like I said, like it says right here, it's a discount Ezio. They promised so much with Unity. And like I said, it's very forgettable. Now I have had friends that have gone back and played Unity, and they said it's actually a very decent game, especially with all the patching and the work they put into it to make it playable again. The next one, Connor Kenway. So I think Connor, he's the main protagonist from Assassin's Creed 3. I think Connor was actually a pretty good character, very deep in lore, and then on top of that, like the opening of Assassin's Creed 3, of course you play as his father, and then you end up playing as Connor. And I really enjoyed Connor's story. I really enjoyed, like, especially roaming through, like, colonial America. Like, it was just so much fun. I think he should be ranked higher. Her character, like, I feel like... So I never played completely through Liberation because, like I said, it launched on the Vita. And then I know they ended up remaking it. But in all honesty, I think her character was kind of shallow. I think it should have been bumped back a little bit more. I mean, it's just my opinion. I think Connor should have been ranked in front of her. Jacob Fryer. Okay, so this is another thing that Assassin's Creed, which one is a Syndicate? So this is the one that takes place in London. And, like, I liked his sister more. But when it comes down to between the two of them, I don't know. Like, this Syndicate really aggravated me only because you want to talk about repetitive. Syndicate was repetitive because it was the same thing over and over and over again, taking over districts. I mean, it was a fun game, but I think his sister had a much better story. Just my opinion. I don't want to spoil too much of the games because I'm not sure how much of y'all been watching. I mean, playing or plan on playing, but I think Jacob should be bumped back. I think Altair and Connor are better than Jacob. Next one, Shay Cormac from Assassin's Creed Rogue. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, Assassin's Creed Rogue is one I haven't played. Because Rogue actually came out the same time as Black Flag. So I was torn between getting Black Flag or Rogue. So technically I can't really speak on, Mr. Shay here, Cormac's character. But like I said, I blame Black Flag for that. This is another one I haven't played. I haven't played Valhalla. I know I have it. I bought it. Just have not played it yet. Um, Everybody I know that has played the game has said that it's actually a very, very enjoyable game. It is beautiful. It's been out for a couple years now. I'm surprised I haven't played it yet. Oh, this is from Black Flag. Edward Kenny. I can never pronounce his name right. But he was a was it if it wasn't for Black Flag's protagonist Edward Kenway would likely not have joined the Brotherhood at all. So that alone makes it worth giving some extra credit, and it's more just a sidequick kick of Edward. He was a slave who escaped the nightmare via the pirate life, who returned to help free other slaves. As it seems a fantastic standalone DLC, Freedom Cry. Freedom Cry is an amazing DLC. Well, Black Flag in general is an amazing game. This group of freed slaves helped disrupt the slave trade and likely saved many lives in the process. It's just a shame his adventure was so short, which I agree. I think they could have done Freedom Cry as a standalone game and like add more depth to the story because it was a. I think I completed the entirety of Freedom Cry. I think it was like 3.5, 4 hours, but I really enjoyed it. Adwale, like I said, I never pronounce his name right, but I think his character should be bumped up on there as well instead of being number. We take one, so 14. So he's like middle of the pack right now. Basm, which is another Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I can't speak on it because I have yet to play Valhalla. We're moving on to the next one. Evie. Like I said, I really enjoyed her character much more than her brother Jacob. I didn't enjoy Syndicate because, like I said, it was just so damn repetitive. Evie at the time rested in the novelty of her being, at long last, the first playable female character in the mainline Assassin's Creed games. Albeit one of the shared spotlights with her and her brother, which it was the first time where they allowed multiple characters that are playable at the same time. But there's more to her greatness than that. With her hot-headed brother Jacob as reckless and unresponsible, Evie's ability to stay cool under pressure makes her the real brains of the operation, making it more frustrating that the story increasingly focused on Jacob as it progresses, which 100% true. She's also genuinely charismatic and likable, which is especially important given how the bleak and oppressive streets of Victorian London can often feel. Evie isn't naive about her horrible conditions of the city she lives in. Far from it, she's determined to do something about it, but rather than letting the gloom of it all affect her, stay focused, clever, helpful, and capable. And her battle of the wits, rapport, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, genuinely, I feel like her character was much more depth. Like, there was way more depth. Because, like I said, between her and her brother was the brawler. So, like, whenever you, like, wanted to do stealth missions, I always chose her because it made it easier. Next one, Edward Kenway. This is Black Flag. Like I said, amazing game. And what's funny is when it comes down to it, when anybody's like, I want to play an Assassin's Creed game. Which one? Black Flag. Because Black Flag, I genuinely feel like, is what Skull and Bones was trying to be. And they totally missed the mark. Black Flag is so much fun. It's an amazing game. There's ghosts, there's like legendary ships you can fight, legendary animals you can hunt, all kinds of stuff. Like the flow seamlessly between being the assassin and being able to like be a pirate. It's just so much fun. And yeah, it's just an amazing game. Cassandra and Alexios, Odyssey. Odyssey's the one I was thinking about earlier. I have yet to play this one. I have it in my library to play. I just haven't played it yet. I've heard nothing but good things about it. And like I heard that the DLC for this one is amazing. Followed by the homie, Ezio. Whenever people ask for one singular game to play, I tell them Black Flag. But if you're looking for multiple games to play, one. An amazing storyline from beginning to end. Ezio's story is amazing because his story, the beginning, the middle, the end, when it comes to Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and you watch how basically his entire life unfolds, other than his adolescent years and his teenage years, because you take over as like a late teens Ezio. Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2, where he ends up becoming an assassin. Brotherhood, where he ends up really developing and becoming his own assassin, and Revelations, you know what that means. He ultimate demise, and the closure to his story. I just wish they would have done like an actual remake of the games, because he deserves it. Ezio deserves it. And then Bayek is from Assassin's Creed Origins. This Origins is actually really good if you haven't played it. It's the first time they took a crack at the making the RPG style, an open world style that Assassin's Creed has been doing for the last couple games, instead of it being an open world linear, if that makes any amount of sense. Because like Assassin's Creed 2 was open world, yes, but it did have a linear phase where you could go in and play. Bayek's story is actually really, really good. And like I highly recommend it if you're looking for like an RPG. But there are ones on this list that I disagree with. I think Altair should be higher. I think Connor should be higher. Jacob should be a little bit lower. Like I said, can't speak on Shay nor the, I think he should be higher. Can't really speak. Truth be told, I think Ezio should be number one over Bayek. I like Ezio's story because like it's a fully fleshed out story, beginning, middle, end. Where a lot of these other Assassin's Creed games are not a beginning, middle, and end. I think Edward Kenway was a good spot, but I think Ezio should be number one. Because like how many of these other Assassin's Creed games do you have multiple games for one character? Think about that. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button. We're going full screen real quick. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button. Comment down below. Do you think Kotaku's right with this list, or do you think Kotaku's just washed? And subscribe, because we are on our way to 8,000 subscribers. And I personally can't do this without you guys, because you guys are awesome. Anyways, you guys, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Whether it's Saturday you watch this, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I don't care. And just have a good one, man. Just have a great day. Y'all take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Bye!